Chag is actually only here because he beat Sparg0 at main stage.
Oh.
So there's a little bit of a run back to be had here.
Ooh.
Yeah, Sparg0, you know, really shaping up to be the favorite for #2 on the next PGR whenever that comes out.
I mean, you know, to Sparg0's credit, though, did take that loss, but certainly outplaced Chag. So
right, exactly.
You know,
Still made it to the finals, yeah.
The real victor at the end of the day. But Sparg0 is, man, he has just been so close so many times to getting that really big win. Even last summit, I think he had finished 3rd place, if I'm not mistaken. So definitely got to imagine he's hungry to finally, you know, correct that deficiency, get that big-time win he's looking for. This could be the first step to that. But Chag, as we said, boys, been playing out of his mind. Victories over Tweak this weekend. He's been playing really good.
Yeah, honestly, like that's all of them, like all together. I mean, they were literally all the Mexicans were winners, so they've all been playing good. But Chag kind of had to kind of overcome something, because like I feel like at the beginning of this summit he wasn't playing that hot, and just like over time it's been heating up, and now he's at a really good spot. So
yeah, he could already caught a couple breaks here and there, but nonetheless, in this moment, in this winner's quarters, got to make the most out of it, and not off to a bad start at all. Really putting a lot of pressure onto Sparg0, trying to battle back now, take control of the stage.
I have to point out, I feel like Chag has been putting an insane amount of pressure on Sparg0, but Sparg0's recoveries in just this first stock, I feel like they've been insane.
Just a quick correction I want to issue. Shout out to my GOAT Ajax letting me know that Light also beat Sparg0 a glitch missing no before COVID. So it's 7-2 or X-2. I might be wrong on the amount of wins Meister has, but either way, it's been very dominant for Meister.
Okay.
So shout out to Ajax.
matchup's still hard, bro.
Yeah, it's a rough
matchup's still hard, bro.
The point stands.
Here we have a Smash 4 game.
Yep.
Yeah, right.
Two stocks, low percentages right here. Sparg0 and Chag, pretty evenly matched right now. They had to play each other at main stage too, right?
Exactly. That's how Chag got here.
Yeah,
nice.
Chag beat him, yeah.
Nice. So he's definitely got the tools to do such. I know he didn't want to do it right here, right now, but I mean, y'all can't avoid each other forever.
No, not at all. I mean, you want to win a tour. Actually, it's funny you said. I said that literally to him yesterday. I was like, dude, like, you're going to have to go through him eventually, right? He was like, yeah, but so early. I was like, man, we wake up early. Just get the job done.
Yeah. Clock in, you know?
I'll tell you, man, call time's at 9 a.m. I want to hear that.
Yeah. y'all got to sleep in. You can show up at 11:30 all refreshed. Come on, man. Anyway.
Ooh. Nice. Follow throughs, man. Let him land just to get in his clutches again.
Oh, man, Sparg0 really turning up the heat on the second stock here. It was so close for pretty much 2 minutes.
Wow.
And just the last 30 seconds have been abysmal.
Such false sense of security to make him think he's just safe to land right there. But as we've seen, that down smash has just been so impactful for the Aegises we've seen on screen so far.
All right, a little rapid jab action. Continuing to rack up that lead, that extra credit.
I feel like this is, so far, been really tough for Chag. Being a character where usually I feel like Poly's Nair can help you out of disadvantage a lot. You can't really do that against Pyra Mythra, you know? The up air is just so massive, they're so fast, you gotta find creative ways to get out of disadvantage.
He's finding creative ways to get some of these hits, though, man. That was a good, great punish right there. Good amount of damage he's been able to add up before. Now, kind of stuck in this air right now. Still can't get down. Oh, no.
I love Sparg0's use of the sliding pivot up tilts as well. Create that space, or rather break that space and get right up in there on Palu.
Palu's such a big, like, jumping character. To me, she's like the queen of the air, even more than, like, Sheik. So being able to get under her and just threaten her with these giant sword attacks, it's just really tough for her.
And she's also tall, so you can just run up on her with the up tilt and it still hits. Wow, almost killing him.
Almost got him, yep.
Okay, back row, yep. Not gonna be enough for
I think
KO
the
yet,
last, within like a minute and a half, I think the last offensive things before that nair were just 2 grabs by Chag. That's how much Sparg0 has been dictating and controlling the pace of this absolutely insane, dominant opening game.
Did you guys see the twinkle? Chag was starting upbeat. And he got caught out of startup right there.
Oh, okay.
I feel like that's one of those things where, like, you just play each other so much.
Yep.
to the untrained spectator eye, just like, why is he going for these options?
Yeah, well, I guess Chag wanted to burn out Sparg0's invincibility on respawn, right? Trying to teleport all over, you know, go to center, just go somewhere where he's going to have to spend time chasing you. But no, not going to work out. Pyra, such a good revenge kill character with a little bit of invincibility. She doesn't really have much to fear.
You can't run away from her, really. Like, it's not like you're going to hit her away. She's going to run at you. There's not much you can do.
Yeah, it's not even that she's fast, it's that her moves are so damn big. There's nowhere to hide.
Yeah, so honestly, I mean, what a good start right here from both sides of this set.
Oh, damn. The last hit. Take it. Nice. Airplane coming through. Excellent. Use this damage.
I love the weight. They don't want to get foresighted. You know, I'm a big fan of jabs in the current Ultimate meta.
Yeah.
I feel like people have been getting a lot better with them, especially because like people are afraid of spawn dodges. And it's like, did it work? Oh, let's just press A again. You know?
Yeah,
100% agree. Especially when you have a machine gun jab like Pyra and Mythra, you just hold A, goes right through anyone's spot dodges if they have ideas about getting cute.
Nice.
Out of there. Yep. Okay, little fourth throw action right here. Putting him off of the stage. And, ooh, nice.
He got that?
It's the stop and go, man. He stops, you go. Classic.
All right, Sparg0 really showing up big in the opening game and a half of this set so far.
Hey, I mean, honestly, sitting at a very low percentage. I think he was at like 60-something when he took that first stock now. Damage starting to rack up just a little bit for him. Chag, like, yeah, about to hit the huevo on him real quick.
Uh-oh.
Nice.
Yo, I thought he was dead.
Oh,
I didn't even
wow.
make sense.
Down tilt.
Uh-oh.
He had Chag dead to rights right there, but just a little bit too low to actually get a follow-up. I appreciate Sparg0 resetting rather than swinging something that wasn't there.
Opportunity.
Gonna see the switch, and then the switch again? No, just falling to the ledge is Mythra.
I'm telling you, Sparg0's recoveries with this character I think are so great.
They
I'm going to credit it to Cloud. I feel like Cloud, you gotta work equally as hard.
No, I agree, man. Gotta be very creative and inventive.
Definitely prepared him for this. Oh, by the way,
the attempt.
wanted to point out, these two players actually Smash 4 veterans, and you might not expect that given how young they look / are. Chag is actually, I think, 21. Sparg0 only 16, but they were both really strong in Smash 4. Chag on the Bayo, Sparg0 on the Cloud. Yeah, they were doing some damage even before Ultimate.
Yeah, a lot of people, I feel like Chag kind of picked up too, like towards the later half of Smash 4, so maybe not as pronounced. But he was an absolute beast. He had some solid wins in Smash 4. Obviously Sparg0 as well.
Yeah, I think Chag beat Larry, actually, at Genesis. I
right.
played him in bracket.
Hey, Sparg0 beat
Whipped
Larry
my
too.
ass, and then he beat Larry right after. Yeah, Sparg0 probably beat Larry at like an MSM or some shit. You know, he used to pull up every now and then.
Hey man, let's leave Larry out of this.
We love Larry.
No, I love Larry.
We
I'm
love
just saying,
Larry.
you know?
Larry's literally always the heat check. Having a winning record on Larry, like, what did he do?
Yes.
What did he do?
Yes.
All right, man. So we are about halfway through this game. We're kind of closing out too. If we can get a little more damage here onto Chag, but Chag right now, man, kind of struggling to find this damage here on Sparg0. Now 75%. Does have Sparg0 in, I'd say, like a read kill percentage, but
Oh, that's good.
I like that commitment. That was great. Might get him here.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely dead.
nice. Yeah, he wasn't drifting.
The
that.
win box!
You're getting hit or
it
you're
was
getting
definitely
pushed. You're getting hit or pushed. Good stuff right there by Chag, getting
Smart.
right back into this game.
Yeah, even if he actually did need to throw that down smash out, it still would have been such a good idea for that exact reason.
Angle on that move is messed up.
Oh, yeah. Especially on the outer side, man. He was getting sent. He was getting sent.
All right, Chag, you have a chance here. You need to see a bread and butter into an edge guard or just a bunch of solid plays.
Oh, damn. He was definitely holding in on that one. Luckily enough, he did not fly off the top that Pyra back air. Yep. Very, like, visually confusing because it looks just like her down air, but that hitbox is definitely different.
Yes, sir.
Good grab.
Jab one
That's so
into
fast.
grab. Mythra, one of the few characters that can actually mix up off of jab one.
Living? Barely.
Nice attempt.
Blazing in right there. You're trying to. Oh,
You're not living that.
not the roll one. It covers so much space.
Yeah, that was the perfect guy. I think Sparg0 knew too. He's like, I can just stay stationary here, let you come to me.
It's, the thing is, like, he's not standing in the area that he would stand for at F tilt. So I
Exactly.
feel as though, like, Chag was like, all right, word. Like, I can get past this. But the up tilt is still right there, man.
I'm gonna be honest, when Aegis first came out and Sparg0 was entering online tournaments, you know, that was one of the things that I stole from his Aegis, standing right there at the normal get up range and being like, oh, you want to roll? Thank you. That's what I wanted.
Give it to me.
And it's sick to see him still doing that nowadays. Started innovating the meta with this character and continuing to innovate the character with this, or the meta of this character.
Yes, sir.
And that front hit of up tilt hits so far in front of you. You know, neutral get up, roll, whatever it is, that move
Covers
can
it
kind
all.
of solve all your problems.
Yeah, man. But if you're just too close, man, that up tilt right there for you. That's exactly what he was showing. Sparg0 able to clean that game up pretty quickly. But here we are into game 3. Sparg0 looking for the quick 3-0 and a handshake. Chag definitely putting up a good fight.
The games have been very competitive. I feel like game 2 was looking a little less on Chag's end, but he still pulled it out nonetheless, bringing it to the last stock.
Yeah. I mean, that's just, you know, one of those things we've, again, you guys pointed out, played so many times, so many battles, but you know, it's always a little bit different there, you know, when you're practicing with somebody and then you get into tournament, right? So.
Yes.
All right, both players kind of going back and forth in this game 3. Chag, of course, needs to do a lot of work here just to stay alive in winners.
Great recovery.
I feel like both of them have really good creative recoveries to their characters.
They're so good. They're so good.
Mexico is just strong, bro. I don't know what to say other than that. That is a really good region.
Chag with the stock lead. Let's see if he can keep it.
Get that nice back throw going in.
Had to fight Invincible Pyra.
Oh,
Yeah,
man.
you teleporting off the stage now.
Well, I mean, that is kind of been one of Chag's tails, bro. His teleports have been kind of hit or miss. If they're like going to pop off or they're going to get him immediately punished. And I feel like Sparg0, that's Sparg0 just the standoff. Like, all right,
Nothing but respect for me, Presidente.
Just get the.
oh, so close.
That would have been nasty.
Oh, just runs up and forward smash them.
Why not?
I like the punish. Max damage. No follow-up. Maybe a 2-piece would have hit harder, but still.
Yeah,
I am liking
just
this
max
game.
damage per one hit.
Right.
Yep.
Yeah, can't complain with that.
They are absolutely just scrapping back and forth. These blows, just exchanging them. Sparg0 getting the better for the moment.
Oh.
All right, gonna catch the ledge. No 2-frame from the Palu down tilt. Threading the needle a little bit on that.
Love the mix, going straight down with the up B, but still getting put on the ledge.
Oh, that high teleport. And that's just a habit of Chag's. Sparg0, he's played him too many times to not be aware of that.
Yeah, Sparg0's so good at reacting.
Interesting.
Nice
Oh,
attempt.
we know what you wanted, Chag. We were all thinking it too. Of course, you can just hop over the Photon edge and spike Mithra in the head, but it's a lot easier said than done. It's got a kind of high hitbox.
I love how Chag is just not letting him get back for free, bro. He will go off the stage and straight challenge this man. Oh, maybe,
Smash edge.
yeah, maybe that challenge not the best advice.
I feel like Chag has been one piece of the puzzle away from sealing all of these edge guards, and that could be what he needs to keep himself in the winner's bracket.
Definitely.
Sparg0 is so good at denying you that one piece, the one-piece treasure.
I'm telling you, bro. Let's hope this doesn't go on quite as long.
Yeah, we might need a recap video for
Yeah, I
this
was gonna
set.
say,
You know what
bro.
I'm saying?
Oh,
No, of course
good
it-
sweep the up tilt.
We're getting down to the potential end here as Chag a couple more hits, and he's looking at a loser's trip. All expenses paid.
Nice.
Now Chag got to be popping off. Getting a hit on Pyra instead of Mithra is massive.
Oh, this is big. He doesn't have a jump.
One
does
more
he?
piece.
Oh my goodness! Chag beautifully played down the stretch, took advantage of the fact that Sparg0 was dead to rights off stage, not giving him an opportunity to come back.
I'm so happy. He was one piece away from sealing so many edge guards during the set.
Yeah.
And he finally got it. The hit on Pyra center stage, the down tilt on the up B, and then sealing the deal. Happy to see this going to a game 4, guys.
Yeah, Chag with the eyes of a hawk on that one. He saw an opportunity. He's like, all right, I'm not letting go at all.
I'm glad Chag stayed engaged too, because I mean we've seen a number of reverse 3-0s at this event, some pretty unlikely. So there's no reason to think, okay, you know what? I'm down 2-0. That doesn't have to dictate how this set ends. Chag getting on the board, and I think giving himself a real shot to maybe get the game 5.
Yeah. All right, Flare. Yeah, hold on, man. He's having a hard time getting down, but this is just what happens when you're playing against Pyra Mithra. Good extensions right here from Sparg0. Now pushing him back off the stage. 75 just like that. All in disadvantage for Chag.
Ooh. Sparg0 woken up after dropping that game 3 right there. It looks like, wow.
In a big way.
Yeah, the back hit of Pump Smash staying out for quite a long time there. I'm surprised that even hit.
One big thing about Palu, she jumps a lot, and the start of the up smash is very low to the ground for both of Pyra and Mithra. Oh,
The combinations on deck, nice. Good up air.
All right, down throw to Bear. Oh, can't get the up B off of that from that CI, I believe. So he just went for up air, cashed out, got the reset. Yeah, there are some surprising hits throughout the set, man. And
Agreed.
again, I think it speaks to how much these guys play each other. They know the ins and outs of all these situations.
just like that. That tear punish was insane.
One of the best ways for Palu to punish something that's low to the ground, right? Her Nair might go over some low profiles. Oh, spot dodge. Oh, and the pivot grab.
What a
Unfortunate.
parry, nice.
But yo, Chag right back in it. He's just like a bread and butter or two away from making this even.
It is a little harder to get those B&Bs on Mythra, though.
Mm-hmm.
Having foresight. She's just so fast, but here it is.
That was a fake empty hop. I like that. Like right before he hit the ground.
Oh,
double
good.
jump.
Oh,
the
wow.
footstool.
Oh,
That
God.
was really
Still
okay.
jump.
Yeah, that was really smart delay too. Sparg0 didn't go immediately for it. Threw Chag off just a tad.
The up tilt at that spacing, man.
There it is.
So good.
It's hurting him for sure, man. All right, Sparg0 definitely starting to run away with this second stock. 43% here on to him right now, but look at the 127. He is definitely going to start threatening these stocks. Down smash. Not going to be strong enough on a Mythra, but could have done it with Pyra for sure. Oh,
Yeah.
wait.
Wow.
Oh, again on the start of teleport, and I love how Sparg0 is not letting Chag get away with that. I want to see that off stage from more players too. Just don't let her recover.
Boom. Quick 51.
Yep, Sparg0 trying to solidify that winner semi spot.
Not too far off from getting it. Wow, what a grab.
Early up B, making it so Chag can't sink low.
Yeah, the arc on that move is so good when you're coming up.
Chag can't sink.
Pokes through the stage like 3 miles. As well.
Combos when she grabs the ledge.
Yeah.
Insane move. Oh my.
Good up tilt.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'll finish it
Yes.
off. Good effort from Chag, but Sparg0, I mean, you know,
Big destruction.
hits him with the gentleman's sweep 3-1.
The gentleman's sweep.
Gentleman's
I like
sweep,
that.
give him a game, yeah.
Yeah, let him get one. Just feel good about himself, and then remind him what's good.
There you go.
Damn, that was so good, though. I mean, Chag, like we said, he beat Sparg0 to get here. He definitely has it in him. He took a game here as well, you know,
Sure.
proving that it wasn't a fluke or anything when he did it in main stage. But unfortunately, he'll be looking at a loser's bracket trip through the rest of the tournament here at Summit. Sparg0 going to move on to fight MK Leo in semis.
Which is like much earlier than we expect.
Yes.
Right.
And I think he has an A set win on him, right? But like just never the tournament.
He beat him at
I
main
think so,
stage in
yeah.
one set, and I think
just
that was
wasn't able to close it out, man.
Mhm.
Damn, it was such a heartbreaker too. I remember that last stock, man. We saw the side B and knew it was over. Knew it was over, man. So hopefully this doesn't happen to him this time. It is going to probably be the same matchup of Aegis versus Byleth. So he will have to watch out for that still. But you know, hopefully he's able to keep himself on stage a little more composed in these last hit situations than he was at main stage. I know he's had a lot of time to practice, think about it, and might be able to show it off here. He's doing a really good job so far. You know, it's been popping off from pretty much everyone he's played so far with the Cloud, with the Aegis, all of it's happening.
It felt like Sparg0 was getting closer and closer to Leo every time they fought.
Yep.
And then the World Tour happened. And Leo beat him in Dittos, right?
Yeah.
Leo beat him in Dittos.
I mean,
and they didn't even get
Leo
another,
slapped at World Tour. Though.
Yeah.
yeah, they didn't even get another shot at him because Cosmos came through
Yeah.
and said, nah, bro, you got to settle for third on this one. But
Dude, I felt like such a dipshit emceeing and being like, and the best Pyra and Mythra in the world, Sparg0. And then he lost the Ditto to Leo, and I was like, I hope I didn't just ruin his day.
I'm sure it's nothing on you.
No. You know, I'm just saying what the numbers say.
I think the accolades are still firmly stacked on Sparg0's side.
Oh, yeah.
for
In
sure.
terms of number of wins,
Yeah.
just like if Leo chose that character, who knows what would have happened. But again, Sparg0 has done so well against Leo in a bunch of their last meetings. He actually almost 3-0'd him at Summon 3, by the way.
Nice.
Cannot forget about that.
Yeah, that was
And then-
really scary because that was like the coming out party for Sparg0, honestly. Like,
Yes,
we knew
it
he was
was.
good, but you know, with Aegis, you know, on the roster now, just completely took it to another level, as we saw against Chag right there. But we have some more awesome matches for our winners quarters coming up. After this break, guys, you're going to see Meister, you're going to see Light, and we're going to keep it rolling. Stay tuned. We'll be right back.